here it is live from Say What You Will Radio Studios in Mesa, Arizona. It's the Pops and Low Radio Show with your host, the purveyors of odd news, Pops and Low.
All right. Thank you for that great introduction, Andrew Jones. This is the Pops and Low Radio Show. It's Friday night. We are live. We are the purveyors of odd news. Low, what you looking at there, buddy?
Looking at the screen. I don't know. What do you think I'm looking at? I'm looking at the screen.
You looked like you were staring off into space there.
No, sir. Just ready to go.
Staring off into space. Well, before we get into the show, I do want just to take a quick time out from the show. This was a rough week across the country. We know that 13 Marines were killed over in Afghanistan. There was a multitude of civilians that were killed in Afghanistan as well. And we just want to say that we are praying for their families, everyone involved. We're praying for our troops, our country, and we're just hoping that everyone who wants to get out gets out. So we just wanted to say that before we started the show. Looks like Katie Nussbaum is in the room. Katie, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. How are you and the fam up there in Washington?
Just to kind of, add on top of what Pop said, I don't hope just anybody who wants out gets out. I hope everybody gets out, because that place is, it's been up and down for 20 years now. And
yeah.
So, that's a really sad part of the world. And it's things that, us as Americans, we don't get to see every day because we don't deal with those things. And those are things that, we're blessed not to deal with. So if you know a vet, if you know anybody that's currently active duty or reserve duty, now is the time to make sure you love on them, pay attention to them, because, there's a lot of things that are coming to fruition. So just make sure you keep your friends and family close.
That's exactly right. I couldn't have said it better myself. This is the Pops and Low Radio Show, and we are live on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific. I would encourage you to check out all of our stuff. You can go over to saywhatyouyouwillradio.com if you want to be a caller tonight and share. It's kind of open line tonight. What do you say?
I mean, it's always an open line, but none of you call. And so it makes it hard to kind of say it's an open line because
that's right.
Yeah. So call. Feel free to call.
Well, we'll talk about anything you want to talk about. Specifically, we like to talk about odd things mostly.
Yeah.
If you've had something odd happen in your life, or you just even pet peeves. We love to talk about pet peeves.
Talk about pet peeves. We love to talk about food. We love to talk about scary stories. We love to talk about weird movies. It doesn't matter. Just call in, give us a ring, and let us know what's going on.
That's right. Katie says we are good. Just been kind of busy with the shop, and Kyle has been busy with work too. Yeah, well, we get it.
Busy with the shop is a good thing. Kyle being busy with work,
that's a good thing.
We'll all keep an eye on that. But being busy with the shop, that's a good thing. For those that don't know, Nut Tree Designs Company, a sponsor of the Pops and Low Radio Show, is run by Katie Nussbaum and Kyle Nussbaum right there. So make sure you guys go check them out on saywhatyouyouwillradio.com.
That's exactly right. Katie says, missed you guys. Hope you've been doing well. We have been doing well. Yeah,
better busy. Now that you guys are here. Better now that everyone's here.
That's exactly right. We've been busy. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the things that happened over this past weekend, not this weekend, but past weekend, we took your sister back to school.
Yep, Reginald went back to Tucson.
Yeah, and you forget you were gone. She was out of school for about a year and a half because of the virus that's running around, right? The virus, and you forget the amount. It's like a freak show on college campuses.
Yeah, the insanity that is a college. And you don't really get that up here, even though ASU is technically down the street a couple miles. You don't really get that. That's a very different campus. It's spread out. It's not like your traditional college campus, but U of A is more of a traditional college campus.
Well, yeah, it is. And it's like, the minute we got there, there were people walking around in just interesting clothing. Let's just put it that way. We had one girl was just like walking down the street, right? Now it's 105 degrees down there.
It is. There's been an
Okay.
extreme weather warning all week.
And this girl happens to have hot pink, like super high platform boots on up to her kneecaps.
Hey, man, I guess that's the thing.
I don't know, whatever, and then immediately after that, just in the middle of the street, there was like a roundabout. In the middle of the roundabout, you got a guy popping and locking.
Yeah, that sounds about like, yeah. I don't think that's a little more.
Well, that was more the robotish.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do it.
You know what? Again, the video of you doing it is long gone and forgotten.
That's exactly right.
And, that sounds like college to me. That's what I remember. People just doing randomness.
That's right.
A whole lot of mess.
A total mess.
Yeah. We both went to state colleges. Mm-hmm. She's at a university.
Well, she's at a state. I went to a state university.
Right.
Penn State University.
But you went to a state college, right? It's a university, but
same thing.
State colleges is a little more notorious for some mishappenings, especially places like Penn State.
It's Arizona State.
Yeah, but
Penn
she's
State?
not at Arizona.
No,
State.
She's at the University.
That's what I'm saying.
Arizona.
Hey,
Rex is in the room. By the way,
you see a lot of mayhem at schools like that. There's a lot of
there was a lot of mayhem at Penn State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of mayhem at schools like that. State colleges where most people are from that area. So they've known some of the people that they're going to school with. So people are just willy-nilly everywhere.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. Absolutely.
Insanity.
And so I don't know, a lot of people just out about outside walking around.
Platforms, right?
Pink platform boots.
Man, wonder where she got them from.
I don't know. But other than that, it was uneventful, I would say. I did carry a refrigerator up 2 flights of steps and paid for it for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The old man is getting old, not any younger.
Look, I don't care what age you are, carrying a refrigerator up 2 flights of stairs is going to make you hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care. Don't care if you're, and whatever you think your prime is, it just, man.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Well, one of the things we like to talk about here on the Pops and Low radio show, Agri-Conservative, maybe Spencer's.
Yep.
Any idea what he's talking about?
Yep. He's talking about the platform pink shoes.
Oh, where we got the shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe he might be right.
Spencer's. Yep.
Spencer's is one of those stores where you can just about find anything.
Yeah.
Mostly offensive
to find anything. Right.
Yeah. Mostly offensive.
Purposely offensive and across the line.
Exactly right. Well,
market, but hey,
well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It was, other than that, it was rather uneventful, but she is down there. She's got a wonderful college dormitory room. It's her first weekend. So hopefully she's out having fun. Exactly right. Not too much fun. Well, one of the segments we like to do here on the Pops and Low radio show would be This Week in History, or Today in History, actually.
Today in History.
All right, 1938. Well, we're going back to 1938. The first degree given to a ventriloquist's dummy came out in 1938. It was awarded to Charlie McCarthy, Edgar Bergen's wooden partner.
Okay, the first degree, meaning like they graduated from ventriloquist school, or what do we?
Yes, it was an honorary degree. Master of Innuendo and Snappy, master's degree.
Innuendo.
Yeah, and snappy comebacks.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. So probably a similar to a clown college, but for ventriloquists.
I would think so. Yeah, very similar.
Quick witty comebacks by this dummy. I'm telling you, dummies, ventriloquist dummies, dolls, all that is on my no-fly list.
Really?
All of it. And it's not like I see one, I'm like, oh my God, mortified, but like I got no business being around.
Well, see, the problem is when I was a kid, it was before all these horror flicks came out, right? And
tell me they weren't terrifying to you then, anyways.
Clowns were not terrifying. We used to go to the circus.
Yeah, clowns don't bother me. Clowns are nothing. See, that's a big. The scariest clowns got were when you remember a couple years ago, they had all those clowns dressing up around the U.S. Like there was all these sightings of people.
Yeah, because of the It movie,
right? But no, that was before the It movie. Before the remake, but they were all hanging out in different places, and that scares me because I know that that's a real person under there that's insane enough to do that.
Yeah.
That scares me. But yeah, clowns, nah. That doesn't bother me at all.
No, I like clowns. In fact, I look forward to the clowns at the circus. And then, like I said, they had to come out with these stupid horror movies and try to scare everybody because of, and they ruined clowns.
To be fair, it's what this first Stephen King, it was how long ago now?
I don't know.
It's been a long time that thing's been out.
Never saw it, never will see it.
Oh yeah.
Not interested at all.
He said hard pass.
Not interested at all. Let's see. We got a comment here. Let's see. Angry Conservative says, you need to see Jeff Dunham. Yeah, I like Jeff Dunham.
I like Jeff Dunham too. I've seen multitudes. I'm saying, like, if I was walking into a room and the ventriloquist dummy's just sitting there, I'm good.
Yeah.
No need for anything in there, really. Just turn around.
It reminds me of Conky from the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, yeah. Conky, man.
Julian.
Right.
Remember that?
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right.
Howdy.
Well, yeah, there you go. The master of innuendo and snappy comeback is presented on radio by Ralph Dennis, the dean of the School of Speech at Northwestern University.
What?
Speech, yeah, because of ventriloquism.
So no, I get that part of it, but like Northwestern actually gave someone an honorary degree. Like this is an actual, not like a clown school joking.
No,
wow,
it's a legit university.
This wooden thing got a degree, and
Northwestern. Oh boy,
accomplished a lot more than a lot of people.
Well, I got to tell you, I spent a little bit too much time in the sun the past couple days.
Okay,
and the earphones on the sunburned ears.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you got to go with the one off so you can let one breathe.
Oh man,
alternate.
Well, like when you're a fair-skinned, pasty white Irish kid.
Yeah.
15 minutes in the sun is enough.
Yeah.
I think I pushed it to 45.
Yeah, I'm always glowing pink, and it could be the middle of winter.
Yeah, exactly right. You feel my pain. That's exactly right. I do.
And look, I mean, geez, that reflects right back at you. Look at the screen. That's terrible.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. You look like Casper.
Yeah, I'm Casper's cousin.
1963, one of the largest demonstrations in history of the United States, the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, takes place and reaches its climax at the base of the Lincoln Memorial when Dr. Martin Luther King delivers his "I Have a Dream" speech.
What a speech, man.
What a speech.
What a speech.
What a speech.
You go back and listen to that. I mean, that's just, it's timeless, and it applies to so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I mean, there's been so many, incredible speeches throughout history, but that one applies to everybody.
Imagine if the word dream would have been replaced by goal or vision.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have sucked.
Not as awe-inspiring.
I have a goal.
I have a standard, and that standard shall be met.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's exactly.
The dream part, he nailed it with the dream part.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's like, you remember that clip in The Office when Dwight has to make the speech for employee. And he's like, you got to pound on the right. And it's really true, though, as much as that he was making fun of Dwight and making him do what the dictators do. But a rousing speech, it's imperative that you have really good words in there.
That's exactly right.
You can't just say, I have a standard. No one cares about your standard. No. You're not sending out a memo.
Exactly right. Man. I have a milestone.
Right. I have an attainable goal. Yeah, it's all bad.
I have a SMART goal. That's the thing in
SMART goal.
That's the thing now in the corporate world. You got to have SMART goals.
Remind me. That made my skin crawl.
Yeah,
SMART goals.
We're gonna sit down, Mr. Smith, and come up with some SMART goals.
Yeah. Last month you missed your SMART goal by about 30%. So we're gonna need you to overachieve this month to make up for that gap. Yeah, buddy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Man. SMART goals.
Yeah.
1968, there was a clash between police and anti-war demonstrators during Democratic Party's national convention in Chicago. That happened today.
That's right.
1968.
Wow. Holy cow.
That's exactly right. 1981. How about this? John Hinckley Jr. A little trivia for you. John Hinckley Jr. pleads innocent to attempting to assassinate President Ronald Reagan. Was he found innocent or guilty?
He was found guilty.
Wrong. He was found innocent due to insanity.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he pleaded insanity. That's right.
That's exactly right. And I think they let that goof out, didn't they?
Yeah. Man, and he tagged him too, man.
He sure did. He almost killed him. He was like a hair away from killing him.
That's usually how it is. Gunshots are, if you live through them, it's as close as an inch.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, so John Hinckley, that's exactly right. Let's see, 1982 first gay games held in San Francisco.
Okay. Oh, he's going to let it ride out.
All right. Well, 2005 Hurricane Katrina reaches Category 5 strength. Louisiana Superdome opened as a refuge of last resort.
I remember that.
Remember that?
It was yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was back in 2005.
Yeah, I don't see the Superdome without seeing that.
No.
Like, I don't picture that stadium. I actually remember like really vividly whenever I think about Katrina, that's one of the first things that stands out to me, obviously, besides all the constant news feeds of rescues and helicopters going up to houses and people jumping off. And what a time. There's another one that's about to hit Louisiana right now.
Yeah, Fred
Ida,
or something. Is it Fred?
Fred, Ida, something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be in this New Orleans area specifically, but it's supposed to be getting pretty big. And so that's just crazy. You know, think about it. We're talking about, you said it's on this date, right?
Oh, I better tell you this. They better not wreck the Carolinas anytime soon.
I know, man. You're you're coming up on it.
Listen.
When do you leave?
It's Pop's 50th birthday.
It is. Huzzah.
And, yeah, that's exactly right. That's in September. We are leaving on the 13th.
The 13th is when you leave. That's right.
And
For some reason, the 15th. In my mind.
We'll be traveling out to Myrtle Beach, and they best not wreck it.
I'm telling you right
with
now,
a hurricane.
I am super jealous,
or I'm canceling my return flight and I'm staying until the sun comes out.
Stay.
That's why I went out and got a little sun today.
Yeah,
I'm trying to prepare.
You did I used to get phone calls from my grandfather.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, did you get that call?
Phone's been ringing.
Don't forget, you need to get about 15 to 30 minutes of sun a day so you can prep for your time out here.
DC Irish says got a massive storm brewing to hit Louisiana as a Cat 4 in a few days.
4.
Oh man, that's pretty harsh. Cat
Now,
4 comes with some heavy winds and rain.
Yeah, and Katrina, I want to say, was a Category 5, if I remember correctly.
Ida, yeah, it was a Category 5.
Okay, it is Ida. Yeah,
and the eye hit
dead on. Yeah,
dead on. New Orleans. Yeah.
Man, I'll never. That is one of the most. 9/11 was obviously incredibly, remarkable in terms of you'll never forget it.
Right.
Katrina was one of those. There's just been so many things that's burned into my memory forever.
I agree.
Incredible.
I agree. Irish just got out of there. Good job, Irish. You don't want to be out there.
You know what? They just canceled the Cardinals were supposed to go play the Saints for a preseason game, and they called it. They're coming right back.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's and man, think about the gravity of moving all these people. People are leaving, and scary.
Wow, crazy. Well, and then 2012. United States Republican Convention nominates Mitt Romney as the party's presidential candidate.
I'll say, where's that cricket thing again? Cool. Sick.
Yeah.
Rad.
Mitt Romney. How about that? Mitt Romney. All right. Well, that was today in history. So, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, you're good. The most memorable thing about Mitt Romney is actually not about Mitt Romney for me. It's that show New Girl, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Schmidt, he pretends to be the estranged son, Tag Romney, and he goes and picks up girls that way. That's the most memorable thing about Mitt Romney to me. It's ridiculous.
That's exactly
Just
right.
Absurd.
Yeah, he's a boring character.
Yeah, man.
He'll put you to sleep.
Yeah,
he's real stiff.
Yeah, I mean.
No personality whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh,
political.
No personality whatsoever. No personality whatsoever. We got a couple comments here. Let's see. Angry Conservative says the thing about it, the eye is the safest place during a tornado or hurricane. Yeah, the eye for temporarily.
Right, but it's a very small window. Right.
The winds.
Yeah.
On the around
Insanity.
the eye. Horrific.
And that's the thing is, the eye doesn't sit and stay in one place.
No.
This is a moving entity. So the minute you get into the eye, you have peace for half of, and
calm
then it's still
before the storm.
Right.
As they say.
Yeah. And Raph said Columbia, Missouri had one of the largest refugee relocations for Katrina. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Because that's where Raph's from. That's wild.
They are brewing up in the Atlantic. DC says storms are lining up. That's right. Columbia.
Sorry, you got 2 weeks.
Missouri. Interesting. Yeah. Well, I know a lot of refugees had left New Orleans and went into Texas as well.
Yeah, Texas as well. I remember that.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Ralph says, I grew up there. Very good. Very good. Angry Conservative says, DC, I know I keep an eye on those storms because of where I live. Yeah, he lives down there in Alabama. Yeah, but he grew up in Ohio, not too far from the Rust Belt of West Virginia. That's right. That's exactly right. Oh, Mickey from Kentucky is here. Hello, Mickey. I hope you're doing well. DC says we would go out and play football during the eye as a kid growing up in Florida.
Oh,
I
can imagine. Yeah. Florida's like, I mean, you guys just deal with everything. The only thing you don't deal with that much is like earthquakes. Besides that, you get it all.
That's right. Was there a name for that football during the eye of a storm? Because you've got the Turkey Bowl.
Eye of the Tiger.
You got the Turkey Bowl right on Thanksgiving morning.
Right.
Yeah. So there's got to be a name for
bowl.
it.
Yeah. Hurricane Bowl.
Oh, look at Kelly's here. She says hello from Pittsburgh. Yeah. All them jag-offs out there. All right. Let's see. Christina's in the room. She says, hey, y'all. How you doing, Christina? Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
How does an old like you, Pops, remember that stuff?
He said, no man like you.
Oh, how does an old man or fart? You could fill in anything there.
An old
jag-off, old fart, old man, old whatever. Fill in the blank. I don't know, Angry. I've got one of those memories. I can just remember that type of stuff.
Elephant. And no, not elephantitis, just elephant.
Dave Smith is wishing peace on earth today.
Something like that.
Peace
like
out.
You said, we are expecting major storms and flooding from the Cat 4 next week.
We surf if it's good, DC says. Yeah, old man Angry. Oh, that's probably the best choice out of them all that I put out there. Mickey says we're expecting major storms and flooding from Cat 4 next week. Oh, we can't let it hit Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. I don't ask a lot.
You got a 2-week window. I think by that time, obviously, God forbid, it should, hopefully be pushing on.
DC says it's whatever the name of that storm was. Okay, so the football, the Ida game.
The
Ida
Bowl.
Ida Bowl. Ida Bowl. I like that. I like that.
Pops, I think it's time to get in the odd news.
Yeah, one more comment here from DC says, I went through Andrew 92 in Miami. Mom lost her house. Oh dang. That's not good, DC Iris. I'm sorry to hear that. Looks like this one is safe. All right. Well, let's all keep our prayers out there for everybody that's in direct line with that hurricane. And it's time. All right, this week's Odd News is brought to you by the Espinoza Group. Sherry Espinoza is the only real estate agent that I trust here in the Arizona Valley. In fact, she's been in real estate here in Arizona for over 3 decades, Lo. So she knows a thing or two. Maybe she knows a thing or two. She knows how it works here in the desert. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, check her out. Go to azhomesbysherry.com. That's azhomesbysherry, SHERI.com. azhomesbysherry.com. You're going to find all of her information as well as all of her listings right there on the website. All right, back to some comments real quick. Caught some big waves, though. Oh, yeah, you got to love that. Little body surfing.
Not during the eye of a storm.
Well, probably would have been a good time to kite surfing. We have the story of the kite. We'll have to share that one of these days. Maybe we did.
Wow, the story of the kite.
Remember the kite?
About that in a while. Man,
yeah, we left the kite up. We went to eat lunch. Came back, and that guy was ticked off.
Yep,
because it dive bombed his wife. They were trying to eat some cheese and drink some wine. Remember?
Yep. That was at Ocean Isle as well, right?
Ocean Isle?
Wasn't that during 9/11? That was just after 9/11.
No, that was because we were with Granny and Pal and the whole family. 9/11 was when we were with Jody and Cheryl.
That's right. Just
Jody that's exactly right.
Yep.
We didn't have that back then. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the odd news. Let's bring this character's picture up real quick. We all know who he is. That's Joey Chestnut.
The American legend.
Well, there's bad news for Joey Chestnut.
What?
That's right. New research from the University of Michigan that suggests eating one hot dog takes 36 minutes off your life.
Oh, my God.
It's caused shockwaves in the hot dog eating competition community.
That's like when they have, they have every day has a different holiday that you don't really know about. Like today is pencil day. Use your favorite pencil. Like that means nothing.
Right.
You have no idea. Now, if you go and look into hot dogs, that is one of the more questionable foods that humanity eats.
Chicken lips.
So
that's what I've heard.
Get into it. I don't want to talk about it because I enjoy hot dogs. The more we talk about it, the more upset I'm gonna get.
I've just heard.
Yep.
There's
but
body parts.
Yes. Anyways,
body parts.
He's gonna keep talking because he just wants to say it anyways. But here's my thing.
Yeah.
If we're talking about taking time off your life, I don't care how much he preps his body. Shoving down 76 hot dogs and a 10-minute science fan isn't good for your health.
No, it could be 76 anything.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
Yeah.
Maybe the only thing that wouldn't kill you would be 76 M&Ms, and that's still a lot. Right?
Not a good thing.
77 or 76 grains of rice might be the only thing that would be acceptable in that kind of quantity.
Oh, this is a great question. Is hot dog a sandwich?
I don't know.
That's a question of all time.
That is an all-time question.
Yeah, that's one of those that have never
debatable.
Been really. I think we would have to probably bring back like Plato or someone that could think through it. Like a great, what do they call those people? You know what I'm saying? You know
philosopher.
A philosopher.
For some reason, philanthropist went through my head, and I was like, that's not it.
No, that's not it. Not at all. But
not
you could. Maybe he would fund it.
Right. He'd fund the research. Right.
Exactly.
Into the sandwich debate.
What do you think, guys? Listen, hit smash number 1 if you think hot dog is a sandwich. Smash the number 2 if you don't. If it is not a sandwich. DC says can't beat a good Chicago hot dog. I got to agree with you, DC. There's something about the poppy seed bun.
Now, see, that's not it for me. It's the sport peppers.
The sport pepper. Well,
that's the best part of the hot dog is the sport peppers.
Oh, look at this. It's 50-50 right now. Let's see. 36 minutes. That makes my upbringing child abuse. I'm calling my mom now.
She was feeding him hot dogs, so now he's losing all this time off his life. He's like, wait a second. That's a half hour. Oh, God.
That's right.
I'm telling you, you can call your mom, and then you can also call your public school and yell at them, because if you remember, on the days when you would have outdoor lunch or whatever, it would always be the hot dog, that fluffy bag of chips full of air, and then the one watermelon slice.
There's a name for that. That's called the chiposphere.
The chiposphere? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not a thing.
Oh,
That's just them being cheap. That's I mean, how do you be cheap with a freaking potato chip? It's a slice of potato. So friggin' anyways. But yeah, look at this. Shoot, if we're talking about friggin' hot dogs, I'm out of here.
Angry says, no way that's a sandwich. Mickey says, no way that's a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Nana, she's going sandwich. And as is DC Irish, he's going sandwich too.
Mark's got a great question coming up next.
What about bologna?
Talk about another questionable.
Well, here's the thing, Mark. I think bologna and hot dog, I think it's the same. I just think it's in a different shape.
It's, again, not going to talk about it.
No, I'm just saying, if you eat a raw hot dog, there's no difference. It tastes, smells, looks just like
no, don't eat raw hot dogs.
I want reparations for losing time off my life. Good point, DC. Can we go back and sue Oscar Mayer?
No, I would have to sue Nathan's.
Well, anybody.
Them, Bar S,
Ooh, Bar S.
It's all bad.
That's your own fault. You go to court trying to sue Bar S, they're going to be like, look.
You knew they were 99-cent pack of 6. Yeah, that's all I think
there's like 8 in there.
Yeah, something like that. And guess what? It's in my budget. So there you go.
Raph says, I'm going to have to say sandwich because I put peanut butter and jelly on a bun. Fed it to my daughter as a sandwich.
See?
Oh, I like what he's saying.
And
there.
that's the debate for the sandwich, is that it's in a bun.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
But hey,
I don't know.
It's like a portable bun, right? It's closed most of the time if it's good.
Yeah, what I like about that answer though is he's thrown an argument behind. He's not just answering.
He's validation.
Validation.
Here's the facts. Sandwich.
Dave Smith says sandwich. Yep. I agree. They are the same, just formed different. That's exactly right, Mickey. It's just exactly. I haven't had bologna since basic training. Lucky you, DC Irish. Yeah. I don't think we're missing anything.
No, we're not.
Not at all. Nana says Farmer John is the only way to go.
Now, Nathan's is the only real way to go if we're going to be technical. Okay, Nathan's is the premier in hot dogs. Just like if you eat Hunt's ketchup, you and I can fight.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
I will put a challenge down right now. I don't care how big you are. If you eat Hunt's ketchup, I'm going to knock you out.
Exactly. It's tomato paste.
Disgusting. Yeah. It's literally what they get out of a can. It's like chunky. Not
good at all. Not good at all. Angry is a fan of Raf's answer.
I'm telling you, it's a perfect answer.
I agree.
Put the buns together. It contains an item. You hand that item. They eat it. It's handheld.
A bun is just bread in a different form.
It is.
Just like the bologna is a hot dog in a different form.
Ooh. Raf said Ballpark Franks or Costco.
Yeah.
That is a great conversation. Costco has some low-key amazing food.
Angry says Heinz is the best. We know that. To Raf's point, Ballpark Franks or Costco. I got to tell you, Costco, they use the what is the brand they use?
Yeah, it's that they're like long.
The kosher.
Yeah, there you go.
The kosher hot dogs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Forget the name of them, but they're fantastic.
Right.
But I'm a fan of the natural skinned wieners.
The what?
The natural
Did
skin.
you just what?
No. That's what they used to call them when we were kids.
Yeah, but
and there was a place.
2021.
There was a restaurant called Papa Go-Go. And my brother will remember this, and I'm sure Kelly will too. Papa Go-Go was a restaurant inside the Monroeville Mall, next to the ice rink, and the Papa Go-Go had the best hot dogs. Now, also Isley's. You could get an all natural skinned wiener over at Isley's.
God.
DC grew up on fried bologna, though. Slice the edges and throw it in a pan. That's a little ketchup on there, buddy. Yeah, I know. I know how that works. Cheese makes everything better, though. Yeah, man. Ain't that the
cheese
truth?
Makes everything better.
That is the fact. DC, you are correct. Dave Smith says Smith's natural casing wieners.
It works because you guys are all Smiths.
I think that's the ones you're going to pick up there in the deli at the food grocery store. The grocery store. That's exactly right. 100% DC, says Mickey. EBWB, not sure what that is. Red Hots. What are we talking about? Are those little spicy peppers or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know the candy.
Oh, everything's better with bacon. Now you throw some cheese and bacon in the mix. It's over.
Look,
it's over.
The weird thing is, like, there's a whole different tier of toppings with hot sandwiches than there is with like deli sandwiches. And it's like a chemistry thing, right? You don't put like, you put like pickles and stuff, but you don't do that really on hot dogs, It's different,
Well, on a Chicago dog, there is a wedge of pickle in there.
But that's different. A wedge in the pickles that you be putting on sandwiches are like the dill chips. It's different. And if you eat bread and butter pickles, you have a problem.
Kelly says, yeah, I remember. I think she's talking about Papa Go-Go, the best dogs. They were killer, I'm telling you. No, the Red Hot dogs. Oh, that came out of a northern New York. Oh, interesting. They have the skin on them too. Yeah, see, I like the skin. I like that because when you cook them, it's like a crunchy bite through. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. Angry says, Dave, it's good to see you. Yeah, that's exactly right. Johnsonville jalapeno cheddars.
Yeah, those are really good.
I can't argue with that because once again, you're injecting cheese.
Yes, cheese and jalapeno. You can't go wrong.
The snap. The snap of biting into the hot dog. Yeah, see, he knows what he does. Yeah, see, this is why we got the best audience on the Pops and Low radio show. Back to the article. The study looked into more than 5,800 foods and ranked them by nutritional disease burden to humans. Researchers found that a beef hot dog in a bun resulted in 36 minutes lost, quote, largely due to the detrimental effect of processed meat.
And other innards.
Yeah. So you can't tell me a chicken McNugget's any better.
Yeah,
because that's some sketchy stuff.
If you remember a while ago, McDonald's, there was that conspiracy theory out there that they were making them out of that pink slime. You remember that? And that once it's formed, that's the shape that it was taken.
Right,
and it just so happens to be there. Because if we find out that's true,
Well, you know, it's not a real piece of chicken.
Well, of course.
You just
Have you
look at
opened it.
It looks like an alien egg.
Yeah, it literally. That's why you don't discuss it.
Ooh.
You just eat it.
The Frankfurter. Oh, man, he is pulling them out. That was from a vacation.
Vacation.
A family vacation with the
Yep.
Smith family vacation. My mom went in to order it. We stopped at Wiener World. I think it was called Wiener World. Yeah. No, that's what it was called.
I believe you. I
don't own the place. I'm just telling you.
I didn't put the name up there.
Yeah,
but somebody did. Right.
And on the special was the Frankfurter because, you know, obviously it's like a Frankfurter.
Yeah.
You know, that's
a foot long coney.
The German name, the
Right.
Frankfurter.
The Frankfurter.
But Frankfurter, and my mom laughed hysterically. She
She's
went into
so
one of those
funny.
giggle situations.
Smoked cheddar cheese, jalapenos, peppered bacon. I'm in.
There you
Done.
go. See,
Deal. Interchangeable. You can also do all those things on top of a burger, and I'm also in.
he's smoking the cheddar cheese.
You know
I mean,
what?
he's taking it to that next level.
You have to.
See
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
you know what? I've never tried mushrooms on a hot dog.
I can't see why it would be bad.
That's my thing. I was just thinking about that. I was like, man,
Hmm.
some of my favorite things on a burger.
Yeah, you got mushrooms and Swiss.
Oh,
That's a killer burger.
that's
And a little bit of A1 sauce.
just a little bit.
Dang.
And or barbecue.
Yeah.
Put a little.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't like the sweet.
Oh,
I'm not
see,
sweet.
eat-
Yeah. I like
switch
that.
up a little bit.
The tangy bite of the A1 with the mushrooms, a little butter, and Swiss. That's exactly right.
Dave said, you have no idea how much you just helped us.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Well, that's what we're here for. You know, this isn't just
That was the plan.
sauteed mushrooms and onions.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you, boats and O's.
That was the best thing that I pretended not to like in my childhood that I do now is mushrooms.
I love
That.
mushrooms.
Oh, man. Incredible.
I'm not a big fan of them on pizza, though.
really?
I am not a mushrooms
the
on pizza
problem
guy.
is anytime you get them on pizza, they're not good.
Yeah. See, it was Wiener World.
Oh, geez.
See that?
Wheat bread, shaved smoked turkey, cheddar,
Ooh.
tomato, lettuce. Oh, see, if we're gonna get into this, I have a
Mm.
whole. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's a rabbit hole
Oh,
we won't
my.
come back from. That we'll spend the whole show.
I think we're going to just end the show and go eat.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Joey Chestnut, a competitive eating legend, has eaten at least 1,094 hot dogs, adding up to 39,384 minutes of his life for a little bit more than 27 days. 27 days.
is what that man could have cut off his life.
Yeah. Not to mention
That's
the
a
fact,
month.
again, like you mentioned, that he shoved 76 of them down his throat in 10 minutes.
One time.
That can't be
That
healthy.
has to pump the numbers a little bit.
We all know he's going to die of a massive heart attack.
For sure.
It's happening.
Just like Kobayashi, same thing, buddy. You guys eat so many different things. You mess with your body. Man.
Couldn't remember the name. Dave, I don't know how it came to me. I don't know. I think I was probably, 5 years old.
Man, that's a throwback.
Maybe 7. I don't know. I don't know the age, but it was a long time ago. And Wiener World, we just laughed about it. Let's see. Chrissy Brissett, a dietitian commenting on Joey's intake, said, quote, I think if you're eating hot dogs in a Joey type of way, this could be a turning point in your life to maybe cut back a little bit. Come on, he's a champion.
That's his only job.
Here's the thing, okay?
That's his job.
Let me tell you something, Chrissy Brissett. It's a 4th of July thing, okay? It's everything all American. It's 4th of July, the nation's birthday. Joey Chestnut, ESPN, driving hot dogs down your throat. If you don't like it, too bad.
I just Googled how much Joey Chestnut's net worth is, and it's upwards of $2 million.
There you go.
Shut up. All right.
That's right.
This man got $2 million off of indulging himself.
Mickey says, now I really want a good sandwich.
Dill
And some
pickle
dill
spears.
pickle
You're
spears.
speaking
Oh,
my
man.
language.
You know, when you get like a BLT, like a really
With a good
solid
pickle on the side.
Oh,
Bar none.
oh my goodness. There's a place up in Payson, Arizona called the Buffalo Bar.
Right. Yep.
The BLT. I would, if I had
This is
a
not the
filet
first time I've heard
mignon
this
in
one.
front of me and the BLT from the Buffalo Bar, I'm telling you, it would take, I'd probably go with the steak. But I'm just saying.
I'd probably go with the steak.
I'm
But
just saying.
The
Yeah.
BLT would be a close second.
That's exactly right. I'm friends with a few competitive eaters. It's a rough life for them. Yeah, I can imagine. I imagine. You know, the 4th of July, the thing. That's exactly right, Rex. Thank you for clearing that up for me. As I sit here eating a honey bun, there's nothing wrong with that, DC.
Look,
Nothing wrong with the honey bun. Monkey bread.
you know
Monkey bread is killer.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what I will hear you out on is I don't like if I have to choose 3 square meals, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not as big of a breakfast guy as most people because I don't like as much sweet for my meals.
Yeah, that's how I am.
So if it's breakfast, I'm omelets, bacon. Like time to time, I do love me some good waffles. Don't get it twisted.
Mhm.
But I would still rather eat lunch for breakfast
Yeah.
than breakfast for like lunch or dinner. I'm that guy.
See, I used to be the guy with the scrambled eggs and the sausage on the side,
Right.
and I would put
syrup
on the sausage,
Yep.
right?
Oh, that's
And
spectacular.
it is good.
Yep.
However, now, and I don't know if it's just an age thing, but I would prefer on my scrambled eggs either hot sauce,
A salsa.
a little
Bar none.
salsa action.
Yep. It's got to be something spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly
that's
right.
always the move. I keep the largest bottles of Frank's Red Hot. Shout out to Mom and Pops. That was one of my Christmas presents.
That's right.
Is that I get these friggin' huge bottles of Frank's Red Hot, and I go through them in a couple months. I love Frank's Red Hot.
I do too. Just a
It
piece
goes
of
on-
chicken, just to dip it.
Chicken, eggs. There's
Whatever.
nothing better for those two things than Frank's Red Hot.
Rex, I got to tell you, bread pudding, I'm a fan as long as it's not too runny. It can't be too runny, but I'm also a big fan of the rice pudding.
Yeah, you're a pudding guy. Don't you
I am
like
a pudding guy.
tapioca
I
as well?
love
There
tapioca
you go.
pudding.
That's what it
Love
was.
tapioca
Yep.
pudding. Bread pudding, yum. Yeah, I love it. Cinnamon.
See.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I do breakfast and dinner. Late snacks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I do snacks all day. What?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. So if you enjoy a hot dog once in a while, she says, completely fine. Again, Chrissy Brissette, don't tell me how to eat. Okay.
Raph said banana pudding.
Oh, Raph.
See
what I'm
banana
talking about.
anything other than banana
Yeah.
bread. That's the only thing.
Or
I'm cool with.
the Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, no,
Can't do that.
I can't.
We talked about that last week.
Disgusting.
You can't do that. If you enjoy a hot dog once in a while, she says, completely fine. Everybody wants to have fun foods in their life, and that's part of enjoying eating. Joey has since spoken out about the studies finding on Twitter, writing, interesting, I might need to eat more nuts to get some time back.
What?
I don't know. That's what he said. The same study suggested that eating peanuts, baked salmon, and other healthy foods can add between 10 and 15 minutes back into your life.
You know what I could go for? Some of that baked salmon. That sounds really good.
That does
I
sound
do
good.
love salmon.
I don't mind some peanuts either, to be honest with you. Researchers also found that the American favorite peanut butter and jelly sandwich can add 33 minutes of healthy living to your life.
I don't know how, because that's a ton of sugar and sodium, but I'm all for it.
So, like you see those little old ladies that are like 110 years old and they all smoke.
Yep.
They're like,
Oh yeah, I'm 110 and I smoked my whole life.
Right.
how did you do it?
I ate peanut butter and jelly. Every meal, it was peanut butter.
3 square meals.
And
But-
I'm smoking
Yeah,
through my stoma.
She's going like this.
Yeah, I'm smoking
Can
through
you
my
hear me?
stoma.
Yeah. It's
But I
all
ate
been
peanut butter and jelly every night.
every single day for 70 years. Yeah. It's all bad.
Brissette says people should have digestible, there we go, numbers to help us in our healthy journey. And there are two main ones to keep in mind. Focus on the numbers 80-20 when you're thinking about your diet. 80% of the time, try to go to some of those more nutritious foods that will help extend your life, she says. And then 20% of the time, it's okay for some of those maybe less nutritious, but
I
fun
feel like
foods.
that is the most general advice.
It's the stupidest thing in the world.
So dumb. Like, okay.
Oh, look who's in the room. Jacob Thompson is in the room. How you
Jacoby.
doing, Jacob? He's moving up to Oregon. Did you
He
hear the
is.
news?
Yeah, I did a little bit. Well, I mean, I knew kind of before you, but also after. We're apparently close enough to Halloween for the second seasonal cereal to be out already. Just finished the bowl of Count Chocula.
Oh.
We talked about that last week too.
That's right. Mickey says, I can't do banana pudding anymore after watching a sinus clean.
Ew.
Oh, there we go. Christina, that's exactly right. Oh, Count Chocula's good.
That's such a good one.
Yeah.
That's a great. That is
Yeah.
that is the best Halloween cereal by far.
Smoked my whole life.
Man,
All I had was peanut butter and jelly.
Count Chocula.
Desert wise, flan all the way.
Flan's
Oh, dessert wise.
Yeah.
Dessert wise. Flan all the way.
Yeah, flan's
Flan, is that like a pudding or something? A jello?
No, it's a
Flan?
bread.
A bread.
Yeah, it's not bad. It just don't do it for me.
DC grew up on flan.
Yeah,
There you go.
Flan.
Yum Christina. Let's see. Dave Smith says bacon a whole damn plate and usually drink my dinner. Well, barley and hops and all that stuff is good for you.
Right.
So you're just adding years to your life.
Man.
Let's see. DC says Miami Cubans. Oh,
You know what else they do?
know how
A
to do a
great
great
Cuban
fu-
sandwich.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
how you talk about having a big spear pickle right there with the Cuban sandwich. That's bar none.
Exactly. Rex says, yeah, my mom makes it from scratch. Sometimes it's ridiculous once I start, I can't stop.
That's
It's
right.
a custard. That's
There
what I
you go.
thought. See, I thought it was
There
like a
you go.
pudding or something.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I'm thinking, Indian bread. You ever had that before?
Indian like fry bread?
Yeah, Indian
Oh,
fry
fry
bread.
bread's the
For some
bomb.
reason, that popped in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, the first time I had fry bread was up at the Four Corners. There,
Oh,
up
yeah?
in, where the four states meet. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right. Oh yeah,
And
I
that's
know
on the
exactly
Indian
where it is.
reservation.
Yep.
And
On the rays.
yeah, they're cooking that stuff away like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a custard, DC says. Exactly right. Rex says, yeah, I figured it out. Never mind. I thought it was.
Took us a minute.
You know why I knew that? The Office, when he put the stapler in the
And the jello.
and they were making the jokes.
Oh,
and
that's
one of them was
right. Was the
the flan.
Yep.
flan joke. Mickey says can't spell it, but that Italian dessert, ladyfingers and coffee and chocolate. Would that be the stuff with the crust on the
Is that creme
Creme
brulee?
brulee?
Yeah,
Creme brulee?
creme brulee or something.
something like that? I don't know, something like that. Who knows? All right. Well, story number 2. This is for you guys out there.
Oh, God.
Pay attention. Law enforcement officers encountered a bizarre incident Wednesday morning as a Cookville man led them on a 2-county pursuit from Doletown to Lebanon on Highway 70. What they learned was that the man, 39-year-old Tyson Gilbert, had severed his own penis and tossed it out of the car window somewhere along the route, either before or during the chase.
Why?
Gilbert said he heard voices in his car radio telling him to commit the act in order to save the world.
Boy.
Cannoli. Holy cannoli. I love cannolis. In fact, the cannoli has been the death of my my diet many times.
Yeah, that's a
I can't walk past.
excuse me. Yes, Raph.
Oh, tiramisu. Oh,
Oh.
I love that's a really good cake. Got a little bit of yogurt in there too. It's coffee flavored. Oh, it's so delicious. Yeah, Rex. Well, that's exactly right. Yeah, excuse me, says Raph. Christine is still on the tiramisu after that story.
Right.
God bless her.
I cannot. There's no voice. There's no multitude of voices. I don't care if the entire planet's dependents count on it. I'm not going. You're not.
Yeah.
Especially, let me just add this to it. Especially not while I'm driving.
No, if that's coming over the car stereo. It's coming over the car.
Breaking news. Right.
All right. Logan,
Right.
cut off your thingy. You'll save the world.
It'll save the world. It gets rid of all the cancerous disease in the world. You're going to be the hero if you just cut your pecker off.
Now, how about this? The trooper that tracked him down, guess what his name is?
Peckerwood.
Close. Bobby Johnson.
Bobby Johnson. Oh, my.
Trooper,
Bobby Johnson.
see how this works. Bobby Johnson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol was the first to come across Gilbert after spotting his Honda Accord parked partially in the roadway on Highway 70 at Doletown.
So Rex made a good point. That's the one thing I was thinking about. How did he not bleed out? He's driving through 2 counties.
I don't know.
Maybe he's towing a county line, but still, how'd you not bleed out? Because that's all arteries. That's all.
I don't know.
That
Is
is-
it? I don't know.
That's all bad.
This gives a new definition to transition surgery. He says.
Decided to skip
Why
all
did he
those-
throw it out the window too? Poor thing was laying there like an old Zagnut
Because
bar.
I'm telling you, whatever came through the radio
Yeah.
was like, there's something evil within your,
Mm.
yeah.
That's a
And,
great question. Who has to go find it now? Exactly right.
Hey, rookie, I'm going to need you to bag that for evidence. So if you could about hike a mile and a half back, take a Ziploc with you.
Oh, super vascular area. That's right. Oh, jeez. Take a Ziploc.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, sir. Today is my retirement. Thank you.
Johnson says, when I pulled up behind him and turned my lights on, he took off and refused to stop. He was all over the road the whole time.
Hanging out the window, laughing at the cops. Back up. I'll do it.
He turned off on Old Liberty Road and came to a stop. He opened his door. He was naked and covered in blood.
Oh, man.
He then shut his door and kept driving, said Trooper Johnson. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. For all things to do. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even do it on YouTube.
And like, that's not even schizophrenia. That's something totally different. Like, because schizophrenia is dark and scary, but like, I don't feel like it's that specific.
Tourniquet.
Oh, man.
I don't know. In the Army, we called it that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that guy again. Yeah, that guy will go find the pecker on the highway. What's wrong with people? I don't know. The Alexandria Police Department spiked him, put down spike strips on Highway 70 as he was going through Alexandria. He kept traveling westbound into Wilson County. The THP spiked him in Watertown, but he continued westbound. We were finally able to box him in and got him to stop on Highway 70 right before the Interstate I-40 and took him into custody. He was then transported to Vanderbilt Hospital. We don't know his condition.
Yeah.
Well, we know.
I don't feel like that's a follow-up necessary because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this hot dog talk.
Yeah, all this.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder how many
Yep.
how many minutes does that take off your life?
Man, jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
At least 36.
Unbelievable. Well, that's enough of that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Ashley Babbitt. Someone mentioned Ashley Babbitt. This
Nope,
yeah, that's right.
Not Ashley Babbitt.
Ask the cops that found John Wayne. Oh, Bob, not Ashley Babbitt. I'm
Come
so
on, guy.
sorry. Jeez.
Ask
See,
the cops that found John Wayne.
I can remember things from 50 years ago. Can't remember things from yesterday. John Wayne Bobbitt's wee wee. Yeah, that's right. Imagine just looks like he's waving
Out the window.
out the window.
And it's actually his member.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bad day on the beat, right? Jeez. Everything going on in the world, and you got this guy cutting himself to death. Oy.
Yeah. That part. How do you do that and keep driving?
That's my thing.
I don't
Cruise
get it.
control doesn't drive for you. What kind of,
Listen,
multitudes of questions,
reading the story, I'm in no condition to drive.
all starting with why. Every question that we have starts with why and how. But again, back to why.
Unbelievable. Sticking to the theme, an Indian drug user suffered cataclysmic organ failure and died after skipping the use of a condom in favor of a high-powered epoxy resin while having sex.
What? He using a what?
Yeah, a high-powered epoxy resin.
So you're not getting that. Doesn't just
Maybe a little bit of both, Angry.
it doesn't just epoxy doesn't just come off.
I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah, so okay. Because here's what happened. He got in a bind. He's like, "Yes, hottest chick of my life." Bam,
That's
right
right.
there. Don't have one on me. Doesn't matter. I have some epoxy in the kitchen. And she's like, "Yeah, cool, whatever."
Would that be a two-part epoxy?
That-
Cops in India say 25-year-old Salman Mirza was stricken in the mid-carnal caper with his ex-girlfriend, and his condition deteriorated.
Yeah,
They used the adhesive to avoid pregnancy, they said. A local investigator said.
There's no holes in this resin. I promise you. No bubbles, nothing.
The tragedy occurred June 22nd at a hotel in Ahmedabad, India. Mirza and his unnamed ex were, she's an ex now.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
At first, she was the girl. Now she's it was all bad.
Mirza and his unnamed ex were captured on closed circuit TV entering the Hot Sheet Hotel.
No way, that's the name of it.
The Hot Sheet Hotel.
I bet you that epoxy was
Not a 5-star. Not a 5-star.
Because my thing is, if he went to a hotel named the Hot Sheet, that epoxy, he brought it with him with the intention of that. Lawsuit. Who are you suing? The epoxy people? Because it worked too good?
Yeah, right.
You sealed whatever you wanted sealed.
And then some. Yeah, people are de-evolving. Rex.
Yeah, that's been happening for the past 30, 40 years.
He's looking for a lawsuit. Several witnesses said that Mirza, along with his former fiancee, both of whom were addicted to drugs, had gone into a hotel, cops told the Times. There they applied an epoxy adhesive on his private parts as they were not carrying any protection. The adhesive sealed off Mirza's penis hole. The twosome mixed the epoxy with some sort of whitener and inhaled the mixture for a kick. So they were
not only
they were huffing it.
He's like, they huff it, and he's like, you know what else this would be good for? Like, what? How does that correlate? Like,
I don't know. Did they think to do that first and then huffed it, or were they huffing it and then decided to? Hey,
no, she huffed it after he applied it, and so it was all bad. Oh my God!
This is all this huffing. This is putting me in the mood. Maybe I could put a little.
Like, man, I'm feeling a little. Wow, you feeling lightheaded?
At the time of the hormone-charged hijinks, cops say the duo were wasted. Mirza was found in some shrubs by a pal the next day.
Yeah, it sounds more like MRSA than Mercer.
Mirza. He later died due to multiple organ failure.
Yeah, I bet. Because not only is his body crumbling from the drugs that he's on, he's also, well, by the drugs, I mean the epoxy that he's inhaling. He's also applying the epoxy directly and physically closing organs.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, his relatives reportedly filed a complaint with the local police requesting an injury or an inquiry into his death.
We want to know what happened, ma'am. You don't. Okay. If you've ever loved him, just let it go.
That's exactly right. Well, this is the next one. Let's see here. Boats and Hose says, yep, the girl with the hair and Gorilla Glue. Like the girl with the hair and Gorilla Glue. I don't know about that story. I'll have to do a little investigation.
I'm good. I'm not going to look it up because it scares me.
This one goes out. This is a story for my brother, Dave Smith. A man terrorized by 8-foot Bigfoot that threw telephone pole-sized trees at his house. That happens,
An 8-foot Bigfoot.
8-foot Bigfoot.
Telephone poles the size of trees, which is redundant because telephone poles are tall. We already know that.
Yeah.
Telephone poles.
Well, telephone pole-sized trees at his house.
Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. So trees at his house.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. And of course, he probably didn't have his phone handy to take pictures. It never happens. Never happens.
No. Raph said they used Gorilla Glue on her hair as mousse. And
I do remember that. That was about probably a month ago or so. Yeah. Dumb.
If you've never even experienced Gorilla Glue, if you just put a little dot on your finger and you touch it to your other finger, it takes a minute.
Yeah, of course it does. It's glue.
Literally super glue. It's the best super glue out there. Like people, you know how much you would have. I can't even finish sentence. Like
people are dumb. People are dumb.
You would put it in and immediately that would happen. Just shave yourself bald.
That's what, yeah. Unfortunately, I believe that's what happened.
Yeah, of course.
Back to Squatchy, as my brother so eloquently calls him. A man has described a terrifying 24-hour encounter that left him in fearing for his life when a Bigfoot creature supposedly threatened him at his house. The legendary Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch or Sam Squanch, has never been proven to exist, but there are countless believers across the world who claim to have seen it. One such person is Travis, of course his name's Travis, who claimed to have witnessed the two-legged hairy creature in Tennessee.
Did you say what happened to Travis last Saturday? Got attacked by the Sam Squatch.
Yeah. Moments later, he left and cut his penis off.
Yeah, moments later, was found bleeding to death in a car with epoxy infused to it, and he chucked it out the window.
It both happened in Tennessee. Oh, by the way, speaking of Tennessee, what's her name's not here today from Tennessee?
Oh, yeah, our Tennessean.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I just read the comment. Raph said it was slick to her head. They couldn't shave it off, and it fused to her scalp.
Oh, my goodness. What are people thinking, Raph? Huh?
Oh, my God.
Don't pee while crafting.
Yeah, I mean,
That's exactly right. Gorilla Glue isn't even in the hair
No.
care product aisle.
Of course
You're
it's
in the
not.
hard aisle.
It's literally, yeah. Oh my Lord.
That's exactly
Gorilla
right.
Glue is similar to Loctite. Like that's how drastically serious it is.
That's super glue. That's right.
Oh my Lord.
Coming home from work late one night, he explained he saw a huge figure jumping out of a bin and scrambling up a hill, pulling over 3 nice trees as he was going up the hill. It didn't take more than 2 seconds for me to say, well, that ain't no bear. When something is twice the size of a bear, you almost know it immediately, he said, speaking to the Forest Flower podcast.
Oh,
he's a podcaster.
Oh.
We'll have to get him on the podcast. What do you say? The Pops and Low
The
Show.
Forest Flower podcast.
Are you familiar with it?
I'm not.
Yeah.
But that name alone entices me to look into it.
That's exactly right. Darwin's Law of Survival.
Raph, I feel like we have this conversation every week where we all agree that, Darwin's Law is pretty much the rule here, and we're not upset.
Like the guy that lost. He got, like you put your money in the vending machine and the little thing spins and then the chip gets stuck there.
Right.
You ever have that happen?
And it pins itself against the wall and you're just looking at it. Right.
Yeah. So it's stuck there, the little thing, and you got the corn chips that are just not coming out.
Right.
Right. So this guy, he's in a hallway with the machine, and he starts rocking the machine back and forth because he wants the chips to fall.
Right.
He's desperate.
Right.
50-cent bag of Cheetos.
Hey man, life changer sometimes.
So he's rocking the machine back and forth, and the machine falls on him and pins him against the wall behind him.
Not shocked.
He can't breathe. They find him dead. Yeah. True story. Over a 50-cent bag of Cheetos.
Hey man, I've rocked a machine before. Okay.
Yep.
They had them at a place of my work, and I did the same thing. Different outcome.
Yeah, you're still here to talk about it.
Obviously, I'm here, but wow. Imagine that guy's life insurance policy. So, ma'am, I'm going to regret to inform you we can't cover your husband's death. In the accidental death, it never has any precedent of this happening before.
No, but we will refund you the 50 cents for the Cheetos.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So we saw that he purchased the Cheetos right before his untimely death. I'll tell you what, we'll give you another little raise. We'll give you 75 cents.
Yeah. There's another story about a guy who he was a zookeeper, and they had an elephant that was severely bound up. Right?
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. So he did an enema on the elephant,
right?
Because it was severely bound up.
Right.
The elephant just lets go, right? While he's behind him performing the enema. It blasts him, knocks him back. He cranks his head off the wall behind him, knocks him out, and then suffocates in elephant poop. True story. How about that? You never know. When it's your time, Lo.
Okay, so Pops, you were not a teenager when this show was on, so I don't expect you to know this, but MTV used to have a show called 1,000 Ways to Die. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
And it used to be obscene things like they used to show different ways that people would die like crazily, and they're all true stories. And I'll never forget this one guy skateboarding. He jumps up, grinds a rail, falls down, trips off the skateboard, and lands face first into a fresh pile of cement.
Oh,
so it's open and he suffocates on it.
Not good.
Insane. Raph says, side note, when you press a button on a vending machine and get 2 items that can make your day. See, you're the guy after it, right? They picked the vending machine up from the guy that just died.
He's
right?
like, oh, a twofer.
And the next guy's like, oh yeah, what a
2 for 1 deal.
What a great Tuesday. Like, oh man.
Oh, the elephant sat on a guy right up. Ooh, ouch. 1 in a million shot, Doc. 1 in a million shot. Yeah, Ripley's Believe It or Not, not damn nice throwback there. Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm telling you, yeah, and that show was insane.
Hey, Zach's in it.
Zach Salzman, what's up, brother?
Raph,
man, yeah, and that's, oh man, there's so many unique circumstances. There is an unlimited way. Unlimited ways that you could die, but there's really some niche ones. Like that's, I mean, getting blown by crap from an elephant into a wall, cracking your head, passing out, and then getting covered in a pile of its feces and then suffocating. Well, again, your insurance agent, I am so sorry that they have $1 million policy. I can't give you anything. It's never happened before. We just don't cover it. I'm sorry that you spent more money on Aflac. Have a great day. Like, that's just, oh my Lord.
Oh my Lord, this is right. Now back to the story here. So later that night, Travis said he went out on his porch for a cigarette before he was threatened again by the beast.
Yeah, of course he went out for a cigarette.
Threatened again by the beast.
Zach said, live by the booty, die by the booty.
Well, that's exactly right. That's right.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
TCB show's in the room. How you doing, Bear? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you.
Oh,
Let's see.
Raph, that is one of my biggest fears. Jumping out of an airplane and the parachute doesn't open. That's why I'll never do it.
Yeah.
That's just, could you imagine the feeling of helplessness? It's just like drowning. Nothing you could do.
That's right.
And yeah, most acts of God are not covered by insurance. You can get that coverage, but I've heard the premium's insane.
That's right. It's like when a deer jumps through your windshield. Let's see here. He remembered while I was out there was at least 3 or 4 trees. I mean, full-size trees coming crashing down onto the apartment building. It sounded like when you were outside in a thunderstorm. It was obvious that there were telephone pole-sized trees coming down onto the building. So the next evening when Travis arrived home from work, he came prepared, parking right next to the apartment door and quickly running inside.
No, yeah, that'll protect you from the trees crashing down onto your apartment complex.
Yeah, like Bigfoot.
So he thinks this Bigfoot's attacking his complex.
Without
and
a doubt.
Still has the nerve to go to work, come back, run inside, think everything's good.
Yeah, Travis didn't have a cell phone. No pictures, no video.
Of course.
Nothing.
Because Travis is out there in the boonies of Tennessee smoking his cigarettes.
And what kind of cigarettes?
Right?
That's the question.
Oh, anything straight filter. Anything straight filter.
A little of that wacky tobacco.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you this, not from personal experience, but I'm sure wacky tobacco doesn't make you see 8-foot Bigfoots just throwing trees. What probably happened, a tree fell, right? It hit another tree, fell into the apartment complex. And because he's drunk off of freaking, straight from a still, moonshine, that guy's seeing things.
Well, you're probably right. But looking back, he suggested that's been a smart move, saying, had I not thought ahead and actually done that, I think something really bad would have happened, and I would have just been a missing person statistic.
There you go. TCB said mushrooms. Yeah, he was definitely he was on a nature walk and just grabbed one and started munching. Took it home, boiled it, the whole thing.
This thing was waiting in the driveway on the path where you would walk down towards my house. The giant black shape just stands up out of the bush and starts moving towards my backyard. It was at least 8 feet tall, and my estimation's about 800 pounds. It was just a giant black shadow. This thing could literally just grab one end of my torso and rip me right in half, he said.
A bear.
Travis remembered feeling incredibly shaken by the event.
That's a 4 short swords at the end. Incredibly shaken, not stirred. Right.
He said the one thing you take away from the encounter is the fear factor. People talk about the hair standing up on the back of your necks. I've been afraid, but I've never felt this type of fear before or after that. I was being hunted. It wasn't an encounter for me. It was an occasion of when I had become the hunted.
I'll be honest, I didn't hear anything after you said fear factor because I just remember Joe Rogan putting people in boxes of cockroaches and them crawling all over people. Like, that's just, that guy's just, he's high out of his mind on some backwoods meth, and a tree fell. And
no, we don't know that. It could have been Bigfoot.
A not very tall Bigfoot. We have 7-foot human.
Well, it's about the size of their foot. I don't know. Are they tall creatures?
That's what I thought Bigfoot would like. It was notoriously just a massive entity.
I mean, 8 foot, 800 pounds too. He's round.
But that's a bear.
He's round.
That's a bear.
A grizzly.
Literally the description of a bear. 800 pounds.
I don't know if they've got grizzlies down in Tennessee though. I wonder.
Yeah, don't they? They have
a lot of black bears.
There, yeah, right.
A lot of black bears. Yeah, a lot of black bear.
Oh man,
big bear, big bear. Let's see. Let's the final story of the night, and this is guys. I'm going to preface this by saying I think this is something that we need to bring to the United States.
Oh God,
because listen, we have become a nation of sissies, have we not?
I mean,
have we not?
This guy's terrified of an 8-foot Bigfoot.
Well,
we're doing, guys are cutting their peckers off. putting epoxy.
That's what I'm
Sissy
saying.
might not just be the word, but yeah. Oh my God.
Well, this is out of India, and I think, like I said, I think we need to bring this tradition to the United States.
Wasn't the guy, epoxy guy from India?
He
was at
was.
the Holy Sheet Motel.
He was.
I can't get over it. That's a great name. I don't give a shit. Okay.
See?
The Holy Sheet is
Oh,
that's such a great.
Bigfoot in the military. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea, DC. We just got to track that bugger down. We need caning back in the United States and camel burgers. Oh,
Not sure on either.
I don't know. Caning, caning is when they whip you.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
don't need that. I'm gonna say no.
It'll put a little hair on your chest.
No. Putting hair on your no.
Camel burgers? I don't know. Never had one. Is
Never-
a camel burger a sandwich?
I mean, I wasn't really that, impressed by Wahlburgers,
Not a yeah.
and which was a disappointment because I heard a lot of really good things.
Yeah.
But
Not impressed at all.
We went in Vegas to their Vegas location, which
Yeah.
is I don't know if that is the original, but it's
I
one
don't
of them.
know. It's a bit of a downer.
But yeah, it was just okay.
It was just okay.
Now burgers are like pizza. You don't ever really have a bad burger,
No, but
you know?
you can really make a good burger.
but exactly just like you make a really good pizza.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Well, again, we got to bring this to the United States. Every year, hundreds of people from India's Uttarakhand,
Okay.
I'm just guessing,
Yep.
state engaged in a bog wall.
Okay.
Bog wall.
Okay.
Okay. A brutal stone pelting battle that often leaves dozens with severe injuries that require medical attention.
What?
Yeah.
You want stone pelting to come to
Well, yeah, we got to man up a little bit.
manning up isn't taking a rock to the forehead. That
Well-
shows no indication of being a man.
See, that's exactly why we need to do it right there.
No,
That's
makes
exactly-
your logic is so backwards. It's oh man.
DC says, first thing I seen killed in Kuwait was a camel.
That was really dark.
Oh, thing
DC.
turned
I
pink
appreciate
mist. Interesting. The
He
bear
said that's called paintball in America. I've said they call it paintball, the little
See?
pelts. And see, paintball is acceptable.
Bear said that could be fun for the whole family.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you throw a rock at my 6-year-old, I'm not using a rock to throw back at you. I'm just going to kill you.
Thank you, Angry. See, Angry agrees.
Yeah, Angry's also angry. So therefore,
Well.
I mean,
But yeah, I mean, come
Man.
on. Yeah, paintball in America. That's right. Mickey says, love the promo for tomorrow's show, TCP show. Oh, I'll have to check it out. 50 cal does wonders.
see, we're getting way off topic
Yeah.
here.
Well,
we're
that's
getting
okay.
that.
Yeah.
We're talking about things you got to bring to America. We're talking about killing camels and freaking throwing rocks at people's faces.
Well, bogwall literally means fight with stones.
Okay.
So it's a pretty fitting name for the celebration. It's all about hurling big stones at the opposing side.
Okay, so you know what we have here that's hurling big stones? We have the freaking what's the Scotland Games or whatever. You remember those?
Yeah, but
Where
see,
they
in
used to pick up
America,
the big rocks and just yeah.
in America, we got guys hurling their wiener out the window. See, that's why.
That's everywhere. The other guy was in India covering his freaking in epoxy. So I'm not really
Well,
I'm not saying it's an American thing to be sissy. I just wow.
yeah.
If
But we
anything,
are.
if anything, the guy that cut it off is more of a man, right? Yeah, the
He said,
entire
"Whoa,
show is not a topic.
when are we?
You are
yeah,
correct.
When
The
are we ever on top?
No, that's the whole point.
Yeah, see that? I do it. We running with the bulls.
See,
yeah,
that is yes, it is an idiotic thing, but talk about a memory being in the running of the bulls.
I'm
like,
telling you,
People get impaled every
do.
year.
they get
but-
bored.
Shoo, that is, I mean, one of the most historic things out there.
That's exactly right. Back to Bogwall, 4 clans gather in the Champawat district to take part in the unique event, despite the danger of getting seriously injured by stones flying through the air.
They say despite the danger, like it's not gonna happen.
It's gonna, yeah. Well, despite
It's
the danger,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
that's right.
They
That's
should have
what-
used the word inevitable.
Well,
before that.
they take the part. Yeah, I mean, they know what's going to happen. In fact, body wounds are the whole point of Bogwall, as legend has it that the Hindu deity Barahai struck a deal with humans to rid them of demon invaders in exchange for a sacrifice in a form of blood. See,
Let me pelt you with a stone. All the demons inside of you will be gone. Like,
running with the Bigfoot slow.
right? I would
See?
take that over bog turd dummy wall because, yeah, that's stupid.
Oh, hurl weepy p weepy p. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I said, do I get extra points for skipping a rock off one person to another? It's like skip. Speaking of that, they have I was talking about ESPN 8 the Ocho today.
Oh, yeah.
When they do all the odd,
Yeah.
they have rock skipping across a lake challenges.
I believe it.
This guy had 33 skips and they were beautiful. It was like it was humming and it was bang, 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 bang. I was so impressed.
They would have to video it to count it because it happens
There's a
so
video.
fast.
It's incredible.
No, but I'm saying they have to video it and then go back and count the skips.
They do.
Yeah.
It's incredible. But you can see each one. It's incredible. And I'm sorry, I know that was even farther off topic.
Certainly was.
But Raph put me on that because I was like, man, I had to tell somebody. But yeah, you do get extra points for skipping a rock off someone else in Bogwall.
DC says, can't we just stick to mud wrestling women? Come on, people.
Now, I'll tell you what we do have that I want to take part in.
What's that?
There's the Mud Bowl up in Minnesota. Every year, they have this huge field and hundreds of people come out. And they've all these games, they're football fields, and they flood them.
Oh,
and
nice.
They flood them like 3 feet high.
The Mud Bowl.
The Mud Bowl. And there's all these different games that are played.
It's like the Eye of the Hurricane Bowl.
Right? And it just sounds so much fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun. Imagine getting beamed in the face with a freshly cut.
A freshly cut. And you know what's funny about that? That phrasing's great. A freshly cut wee-wee, just like a fresh haircut.
Imagine getting beamed in the face.
Oh, my Lord.
I wonder if it's ever happened.
Look alive, Pecker. Man.
TCB show, you shouldn't be running with the Bears.
Wait, did you just say I wonder if it's ever happened?
That's my question. I mean, when he whipped that out the window, did it pelt someone in the face?
No, you know what it did? It bounced off somebody's windshield and they hit the wipers. Left the window. Was that, honey?
Never mind. Just keep driving.
Just ignore it. It's going to be a good Wednesday. Oh, man.
Dave Smith says, shoot the camel in the toe.
Oh, God.
Raph
brought up a great one. The cheese chase.
Well, let's not jump ahead now. We're jumping ahead.
I'm jumping ahead. People talking to each other. He said, "Have you seen the massive people who plummet down the hill? They're chasing wheel of cheese."
That's fantastic. That's over in Ireland or England somewhere.
It's all for the cheese. You win that piece of cheese. That's it.
And maybe a busted up shoulder.
Get broken. People get mutilated.
Clavicles. Broken clavicles.
Yep. Oh my!
I like to say clavicle.
Clavicle. It is a great word. Clavicle.
Clavicle.
It's better than collarbone.
Way better.
He goes, "Oh my gosh! I just hit a dick." You want to talk about an act of God? There's an act of God. They don't cover that in your insurance. Cracking a windshield for a pecker. Oh my Lord!
Yeah, you walk in and say, "I'm sorry, my windshield's broke. I hit some dick on the road." You can't call people that.
Some dick.
No, I wasn't talking
road,
about a person.
I said no. Seriously, a dick.
Andy Kaufman was the intergender wrestling champion. Oh, interesting.
Okay. Man,
Can we get back to throwing rocks at people? The story goes that David Hira, I don't know. What is Indian names? The town that hosts Bogwall every year was once invaded by demons. Unable to fend off the threat themselves, the 4 local clans, the Walik, the Chamyal, the Lamgaria, and the Gaharwal, prayed to Bahari to save their lives.
And he did so by pelting them with rocks.
The goddess agreed on the condition that a human sacrifice be made to her each year, so the clans took turns to sacrifice one of their own. See, how about this? Big history lesson here.
Is it
one year when the time came for one of the clans to sacrifice their last youth in honor of Barari, whatever?
So, wait, you said to sacrifice their last youth?
They're
not just killing off the old, sick, and diseased.
Yeah.
They're killing off the young with potential.
Well, yeah, not every young kid has potential.
No. Hey, chill out, guy. All right.
Sounds like a Harry Potter movie. Excuse me, I was wondering, am I covered with a rather large phallic? It's my windshield.
That's like Dwight's in the office. He's like, sorry, phallus. Oh, I mean Phyllis.
I hit a dick last night.
I hit a dick. This dick hit my windshield last night. Oh man. I'm telling you. You just get the little window spray. Boom. Boom. Off the ricochet right off your SUV that you're driving, your Ford Edge. Oh,
How does this stuff even happen?
oh man.
One year when the time came for one of the clans to sacrifice their last youth in honor of Barari, the boy's grandmother prayed to the goddess to spare him. The deity heard her prayer and offered the clans an alternative. Each year on Rocky Day,
It's got to be Rocky.
Rocky.
You said it wrong on purpose the first time, and it worked. He said on Rocky.
Members of the four clans would hurl large stones at each other, and the blood spilled in the process would replace the human sacrifice.
And that's how the Ice Cream Rocky Road became known. That's where it went down. Raph goes, I feel like it would stick to the window with a smack. And that's when you
Imagine
the wipers.
Imagine coming out in the morning and finding out on your hood.
Oh, phallus stuck to the windshield. Oh man,
You'd probably think it was like a locust larva or something.
right? Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You'd be like,
Wow, that's a big bug. That's
and
like
then it's squish. That is terrible.
because the last thing in your mind, you're not thinking it's
You're
a
not thinking somebody's
dismembered member.
Right.
Just not.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Love the My Cousin Vinny reference. That's exactly right. Vinny. The Utes. Excuse me. What did you say? Bear, I caught that. Exactly. So did I. It's unclear when bag wall tradition began, but it's at least several centuries old, and the descendants of the four clans still abide by the ancestors' pledge, so much that in 2013, when authorities tried altering the ceremony by replacing the stones with fruits and rubber balls, no one agreed. After all, the sacrifice of blood is the whole point of the celebration.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, you give me an apple, I'm gonna make you bleed. I promise you, I will rock your world with a fruit. I don't care if I'm throwing it at you.
Yeah,
a fruit. Come on, man. Like, you know how many fruits are out there that are deadly?
What about penises? Could
Banana,
you get enough?
Yeah, right.
Could you get enough to have this event?
Collect enough phalluses that everyone gets a throw. Everybody needs a throw. All right, does everybody have their phallus? No? Okay.
No, we wouldn't be the Pops and Low radio show if we didn't have videos. So here we go. Kick back and enjoy.
That's like the world's largest and most deadliest dodgeball game.
Insane.
That's like, all right, let's
You
pick
see,
teams.
like-
You guys are going to wrap the yellow towels. We're going to wrap the white ones, and then we're going to chuck rocks at each other.
Yeah, I mean, they were literally throwing.
And my thing is like,
How
they
are
were
you-
so excited.
They're loving it.
They're like, yeah, this is awesome. And then one guy was dancing. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, because he probably beamed somebody in the face.
He's like, I saw that, broke your nose. Oh, man.
Mickey says, imagine if it's sticking to the roof upright and swinging in the breeze.
It becomes your new radio antenna.
Boy, you know, I'm kind of bummed out that Jen and Bob aren't here.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Bob would be
They
lighting
enjoy
this
it.
up.
Yes.
Bob
Yeah.
would be lighting it up.
Yep.
Signed Cal. I don't know what that means. Hood ornament.
Man, I'm telling you, right on front, just like the Mercedes-Benz logo, just replaces it.
Yeah. Hey, your hood ornament's flopped over. Just rub it for a few minutes, and it'll.
Nah. All you gotta do is touch it once. It'll right back up there.
Hood ornament was Dave. Yeah, I bet it was Kel.
Yeah.
TCB says, "Low, would you sign Loretta Bobbitt to the Fally's throwing championship?" She did a good job.
Man,
she did a good job. DC says, "See, that's looks fun for me. That's what I'm saying, DC.
Because
that's how you raise real men. That's how you raise men.
None of those could throw like a man. Let's just start with that.
Well, they're Indian.
All right. So what's that got to do? They play cricket.
They don't play baseball though. They're not playing football. When's the last
throwing a deadly ball?
But it's a different throwing motion.
I won't tolerate your blasphemy. All right, sir. This is my show
I don't know
too.
how that's blasphemy.
Blasphemy. You're out there saying that a baseball is not as hard to throw as a cricket ball.
No, it's not. It's not. There's no accuracy there.
I'm out of here. That's ridiculous.
Nah, cricket's for no one even understands cricket.
For what?
Nobody even understands it. It doesn't make any sense. They just go out and they pretend.
That's the most American thing you said. That is the most American thing you said today. Yeah, cricket is underhanded unless you're in the outfield. If you're talking about pitching, yes, you are correct. But then
no, it's overhand. They throw overhand for pitching.
They do both. But when you're in the outfield, you're chucking.
That's what I'm saying. They just make it up.
Deadly.
They just make it up as they go. I'm telling you.
This guy. Yeah. He said, I chucked a rock at my buddy once right in the forehead, and his mom whooped my ass. And that is the manliest thing that's happened to you, is taking the ass whooping for doing it.
That's exactly right. That's right. I chucked it. Yeah, there we go. Cricket, underhanded.
No, cricket is not like bowling.
It's boring is what it is.
Yeah.
It's boring. Nobody gets it. Nobody understands it.
Hey, you know what's boring? Baseball's boring now.
Baseball's boring. I didn't say it wasn't.
Okay. Except for that guy, Otani, he is lighting it up. They're saying he's our era's Babe Ruth. You got to watch that guy. He's a pitcher leading the league in home runs. You would enjoy it. I promise you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This year, the Bogwall Stone pelting battle was supposed to be a low-key affair this year due to COVID-19, but devotees turned up in large numbers, eager to pelt the opposing clans with large stones. Interestingly, stones were banned by a high court years ago, but participants didn't much care about that. Bogwell only lasted 7 minutes this year, but that was enough to leave 77 of the 300 brave devotees with injuries that required subsequent medical attention.
Yeah, I believe it. 77 of 300. Yeah. That is a huge chunk.
That's a big chunk. That's nothing new, to be honest, as in 2019, the number of injuries was about 100. But then again, that's the whole point of the celebration, to spill blood in honor of Barahi.
Yeah, you take one of the eyeball and then you're like, oh, yeah, I did it for the occasion of something that, oh, my Lord. That's insanity.
Cream of wheat without sugar and cream is boring. Well, Risen, I think you probably have a point there.
I mean, sure.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't the ball bounce in cricket? I think it does.
It can.
I think it does,
because you can hit the wicket.
And they hit it with like a paddle. It's not even a bat. It's a paddle.
Hitting a different ball.
Boring.
Baseball's boring.
Nobody makes it up. I mean,
but it's not as dangerous.
What is it? Baseball?
Baseball and cricket are at least equally as dangerous. That cricket ball is different.
Yeah, it's boring.
That thing's like ceramic.
Boring.
Agreed.
I would take one minor league baseball team against all those guys. Yeah, you're probably right.
I could get out there and throw better than all of them. It's terrible.
Rex says, damn, I really want some cream of wheat now. Yeah, I like cream of wheat.
Nothing about that encouraged me for cream of wheat. We've been talking about so much good food, and that was the last one on the list.
Yeah, we're booing cricket along with the bear. He is booing cricket. Have some come over and make it, Risen says. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Bogwall isn't India's only stone pelting celebration. Years ago, we also wrote about Gotmar Mela, another century-old tradition.
Gotmar Melon.
Gotmar Mela.
Yeah, Gotmar Melon.
Well, that's it. That is all we had for today's Odd News.
Yeah, did you notice the theme today, Pops? The theme today was throwing. Throwing trees, throwing phalluses, throwing rocks.
That's right. Throwing whatever.
Right.
I live Bologna. I think he meant to say I love bologna, but yeah, Bologna.
Yep.
I think that's how you spell it too. And there are people that spell it Baloney, and I want to slap them.
Why? That's a phonetic spelling.
Yeah, I know, but it's wrong. Like spigot, you can't spell spigot with a CK, right? Just because it's phonetically correct.
There's a lot of things that we spell phonetically.
Yeah, but not spigot. That's right. Love. That's exactly right. We knew what you meant there. Risen. Yeah, sweet meat.
Yep. We're on phalluses today, so I'd appreciate you keeping those comments to yourself.
I like furry pelts. I can snuggle under.
What is going on in our what?
Mickey, smash a one if you like furry pelts that you can snuggle under.
I'm gonna not.
Yeah. I think
I have no idea what's going on there.
I don't know. I'll be the first one.
I'd put it 2. Oh God.
No, I like nothing like a furry pelt.
Sure.
Risen says, yeah, it's been a while since I had a furry pelt to snuggle
What?
with.
No, stop. I don't know what's happening.
He's talking about like a little rabbit skin. I'm assuming.
Which
maybe a bear skin
more because
maybe
if you're
maybe a bear skin, I don't know.
Kill a little rabbit and then you're
Rav says thrown up at the thought of someone throwing their member at me. Imagine
300 of them. 300 people are throwing.
All right, let me ask you this, okay? Who is the one person in this world alive today that you would hope that phallus would have slapped in the face? Just walking down the street.
I got a list.
Walking down the street, it comes hurling and hits this person in the face. Who do you want that person to be?
There's a list of people a mile long. Tom Brady's up there.
Sweat not sweet.
Jeez.
You are the purveyors of odd news. We are the purveyors of odd news. That's exactly right. See, Risen wants a furry pelt. Exactly right. Whoa, let's not mention bear pelts, John. Oh, my apology, bear. My apology. But there's nothing like a good bear skin rug. Imagine John Wayne Bobbitt felt when his went flying. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, the sniffer. I think he's going to be at the top of a lot of people's lists. Mickey, I think that's safe to say.
Chick, yep.
The quicker sniffer, picker upper. That's exactly right, Bear. The redheaded chick, DC Irish says. Oh, Pasaki. I think he's referring to. We're getting political now.
Parodi, yes.
We're not
the guy that occupies the white guys. Not what I think you meant to say.
The guy that the White House.
Not what I think you meant to say. Peppermint Patty. Get someone with a cool accent. Oh, now see, that's a comment. Someone with a cool accent like Arnold Schwartz, because then, the phallus to the face.
That's a brilliant take because
he's thinking outside the box. He's not thinking
way
of somebody
out. That's
specific.
Perfect.
He's thinking of a general person with the accent. The phallus.
Could be bubbles from
I'm going down.
Bubbles from the whatever they're called.
The what?
The bubbles. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, from Trailer Park Boys.
Boys. Ricky, I just got hit with a penis.
I'm telling you, there's a list a mile long. Stallone.
You can see Ricky.
Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
I get him in the bottom of the I'm telling you, this is so many people, and they're all fictional people, but it would be fantastic.
Pippi Longstocking. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if she just tied those little things, yeah, that's definitely Stallone.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Shaggy.
Zoinks!
My Scoob! I just got hit in the face with.
There you go. See, Raph, see what you started? That was good, dude. I like that you were thinking there.
Brilliant.
He said, Little John, yeah.
Yo, Scooby. I just got hit.
Oh, man. Yes, we did talk about poop
or
tonight.
Droopy.
Were you not paying attention?
Droopy dog.
Oh, boy.
I just been hit with a dick.
Hit the face with a penis.
Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Oh,
great corner.
Got in the face with it.
Oh, man. Oh, that's great.
Oh, my goodness.
Angel Service said we didn't talk about crap tonight. What the heck happened? And yes, we did.
Did we talk about it?
Yes, a man got suffocated by elf dung.
Elephant dung. Yeah, that's right.
Elephant dung.
Talked a little bit about that.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a brilliant thing to talk about. Yeah.
Man, getting
Bernie Sanders.
People getting hit in the face.
What up? What the hell
Almost.
happened? I just got hit in the face with a penis. They shouldn't be doing that. Either everybody gets hit in the face with a penis or nobody gets hit in the face with a penis. You can't just have one person getting hit in the face with a penis.
Man. Homer Simpson. Don't.
Don't. Oh, Pee-wee. Dottie. Dottie.
Oh, man. Yeah. Pee Wee Herman. I'm sure he's yeah, I'm not gonna make that comment, but hey.
I guess I had a shitty day. That's
Yep.
exactly right.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird.
I think I just hit in the face with a dick. I did.
Suffering succotash. Just got hit in the face with a penis.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, very funny. Pee Wee Herman. That's exactly right. Well, we're trying. I'm not the best impersonator, but we're giving it a shot. We're giving it a shot. But that was brilliant. Raph.
Yeah, you started the whole.
We got a caller.
Somebody calling in about penis.
All right, go ahead. You're on the Pops and Low radio show.
Hey, Beaver, pull my finger. No, wait, buddy. You pull my. Get your wiener out of my face, Beaver.
Oh, okay. All right, make mine taking the cake.
I don't know who called in, but that was amazing. That was literally Beavis and Butthead.
Literally. Mickey Samuel L. Jackson said, I've been tired of this motherfucking dicks. I know we're gonna have to bleep it. It was just too good. Tired all these
There are dicks on the plane.
Tired all these mother trucking dicks on his mother trucking face. I'm telling you, Samuel, that's a great one. That is a great one.
And then Red from Shawshank.
From Shawshank, Red from Shawshank.
When Andy came in,
right? He hit me in the face with a dick.
Old Andy.
Andy. Sitting under the tree, hit me in the face with a dick.
Say Wataneo. I was under that tree. The tree just didn't belong there.
Mr. T. Oh, God, we're getting into it.
I pity the fool.
I pity the dick. Oh, I mean, oh, God.
I can't do walking, but
No,
that's
a
the
great one.
You're talking about my.
He said, you're talking to my guy all wrong.
Oh, wrong.
He said, how about I hit you in the face with a dick? Oh,
I wish I could do. Or Trump. It was huge. It was huge. It was the biggest.
Everybody would agree.
Biggest phallus symbol I ever saw.
Everybody would agree. Huge. They would 100%
Everybody would
know.
agree.
It was the biggest.
Everybody knew.
I'm the greatest, so therefore I get hit with the biggest dick. James Earl Jones. Darth Vader too. Yeah. A dick. Luke, have you felt the Force lately? The Force of the dick. Oh man. I'm telling you, the fictional characters are better. The fictional people.
How about Mitch McConnell?
Oh man.
I can't even do turtle face.
Oh man.
Pamela Anderson.
I feel like that's a different conversation, Angry.
I think she's probably been hit in the face with
multitudes of phalluses.
more
phalluses than
more
she
than
can
anybody.
Remember.
That's right.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's perfect.
Robin, when Robin was with Batman. Gee Willikers, Batman. I just got hit in the face with a penis.
Gee Willikers.
Gee Willikers, Batman.
No, he always said, what did Batman always say? Holy phalluses, Batman.
Adam West. Forrest Gump, not Tom Hanks. Oh God. Your mom was feeling the force with that one, Luke. I'm telling you.
There was only one name that I would give that penis, and that's Jenny.
And that's Jenny.
Jenny.
I got hit in the face with the
Why
penis.
do you have
Jenny.
a penis, Jenny?
He said shrimp and dick, shrimp sandwiches, shrimp salad,
dick on a stick, dick barbecue,
shrimp, right? Dick barbecue, dick and steak, dick and salad. You really get into it.
Popcorn dicks.
Popcorn dicks. Oh man, dick gumbo, dick and
gumbo.
soup, yeah,
dick cocktail.
Yeah. Oh, that got me good. Now I'm tearing up.
That's all
Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. I'm just a guy disguised as a guy, playing another guy. Yeah, just got, that's a good one. Oh, now I'm tearing up. Yeah, Dick and steak, dick and shrimp. That got me good. Dick and salad.
I'm dying.
Dick on a sandwich. You could go forever on that. There you go. You want to know if a hot dog's a sandwich? Dick on a bun. Is that a sandwich? Wiener on a bun.
I can't.
Oh man,
I can't. Oh,
that was good. Damn it, Raph. Raph saved the show. That last 20 minutes has been us on Raph's tirade.
This half hour is brought to you by Raph.
By Raphael.
And whatever Raph does.
Dick pot pie. Dick and cider.
You can get Dick and cider.
He liked that one.
Well,
like,
that's an old
Oh, yeah.
WDVE skit.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
from
man.
Pittsburgh. Yep. Oh, nothing like Dick and
Was that
cider.
a old Dick?
Bill and Ted's Excellent
Steve
Adventure.
Irwin, but his comments coming out. Oh, if you look at the phallus there. He said, oh, it's a big one.
Crikey.
Crikey, that's a big phallus.
Crikey, I just got hit in the face with a penis.
Face with a penis. I've never seen a penis move that quickly.
Was that a Dick Flat? Excellent.
Excellent.
Hulk Hogan.
Wayne.
Ooh.
Brother.
That was a big dick, brother.
Brother.
Brother, I'm coming for you.
Oh man. There's two. You could go on a whole wrestler's tirade. You could go. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Well,
I'll tell you what. I'll
Raph,
tell you
dude, maybe we gotta
This
just
is-
have you on the show because that was whatever you just did. It was that did it, man.
Steve.
Andre the Giant. Oh my gosh.
Does he even talk?
No, wait, yeah. In Princess Bride.
Yeah,
that's
he was
about
really
it.
hard to understand. Yeah.
DC Irish, you really enjoy all this penis talk, huh? Said my face hurts. Yeah, mine too. I'm starting to get there.
Telling you what.
Oh man,
This
Dude,
was a
where's my
classic.
man. You could start inserting it in the movie lines.
Oh, yeah.
Did we just become best friends? Yep. Did you just hit me with a dick in the face? Yep. Want to go hit each other with dicks in the garage? Yep.
Oh my goodness. But the dad from the what the heck is that? The Brady Bunch. Well, you see, kids.
We'll see, Marcia, when you get hit in the face with the football, her nose swells up.
Oh,
My
my nose.
nose.
Well, you see, Marcia, when there's a flying dick
When there's
in the
a
air,
flying dick.
you want to dodge the flying dick. That's the way I was raised, was always to dodge the flying dicks.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's exactly it. Nana says my hubby thinks I've lost it.
Look. Yeah,
Oh.
this is, I mean,
What a way to end a
this is
show.
the most conversation about dick and penis that I've ever had. This is, yeah, wow. Well, now the lid's off. So now every week, it's from here
Yeah.
forward. Just like the poop comments. Every week, it's going to be from here forward.
That's exactly right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I had a good time.
I'll never watch Forrest Gump the same.
tonight. Yeah, no kidding. I just felt like
Dick Scampi, Dick Gumbo, Dick and Salad. Dick.
I think I'm done
He said,
dodging dicks now.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Oh, I love that movie. It's such a great
I just felt like running.
I just feel like running from the dicks. Oh man, life is like a box of dicks. You'll never know.
That was what I did. I became a dick boat
A
captain.
dick boat captain. Lieutenant Dan.
You got magic dicks.
Lieutenant Dan. Ice cream. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
We could just
Raph says no words, but what about Spy versus Spy?
oh man.
That used to be a like a cartoon, right?
Yeah.
DC says my wife just came out wondering what the hell I'm laughing about.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Dicks and shit. DC Iris. Dicks and shit. There you go. It was Risen who gave us the Beavis and Butthead.
Oh,
man.
Risen, that was perfect, man. I'm gonna
The
go
best
back
part,
and
Risen,
play that.
was that the hang up. That made it perfect. That you didn't add extra. You just let it be what it was. And that was the best part.
I should have never said no, TCB.
No.
That was perfect.
That was amazing. Just kept it rolling.
Oh, it was too
Man.
much. Well, guys, Cosby talking to the Theo.
All this pudding pop. Dick.
Hey, Bafaba Albert, I got me hit in the face with a dick.
Hey, everybody.
That was Mushmouth.
Yeah.
That was Mushmouth.
That's right.
By the Cosby Kids.
Yep.
Well, and Barney from the Barney from The Simpsons.
Oh, Barney
hey, Homer! Somebody hit me in the face with a dick.
I thought you were going Barney from the kids show, Barney. Steve Urkel. Oh, God.
Did I do that?
Did I do that? Did I hit you in the face with a dick? Did I do that? Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
We're going to have to go back and edit this show. This is going to be
Oh.
beep, 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 beep.
Great night. Much appreciated. Yeah, DC, I think we all needed some good laughs after
man.
this past week. So, anyways, guys, I just want to thank you for being here and making this show fun. It was a blast
Yeah,
tonight.
tonight was a good night. There was a lot of people on tonight, so we appreciate it. Thank you. The
Yeah.
purveyors of dick news. That's what we are tonight. Tonight, the Pops and Low Dick Show. The purveyors of dick news.
Why does this stuff happen?
It doesn't matter. That's the best part. It's fun. Who cares? It's ours. We can do whatever the hell we want.
That's exactly right. So tonight, we're going to end the show actually with music from my nephew.
Oh, that's how we're going to end this show.
Yeah,
is
we
with
gotta-
his music.
Well, we got to plug it. You know,
I want to plug it, but man, we should have started and opened the show with the poor guy's music.
that's all right. His name is I Am Head Socket. You can find his music just anywhere you can find music nowadays.
Everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, your favorite music streaming service. It doesn't matter. You're going to want to search I Am Head Socket. It's all one word, all lowercase.
This is his latest single called Calm Down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'm about to lose my mind, gets bottled up inside. They try to tell me to calm down. Let's try to have a good time, really don't wanna fight. I try to tell the girl to calm down, calm down, calm down, but I know that ain't gonna happen till she figure it out. But she kept bringing him up and that just kept bringing me down. Like I don't wanna hear about all the other ones you found. She tried telling me to calm down, calm down, calm down. She said it ain't that serious, I swear he ain't been around. But what am I supposed to think when she been sneaking around? So right now I can't believe a single thing she talk about. Oh, shorty a timeshare, got a sign there. Told me she born in 01. See her in the night air, she a nightmare. She don't like to have no fun. So since I had to catch a flight, I told her she ain't worth the backlash. Carrying on luggage, Louis Vuitton, Burberry backpacks. See, I got places to be, I can't wait on all their setbacks. Just wait till I turn 21, bro, I'll be screaming blackjack. Tell me to calm down. I'm about to lose my mind, gets bottled up inside. They try to tell me to calm down. Let's try to have a good time, really don't wanna fight. I try to tell the girl to calm down, calm down, calm down, but I know that ain't gonna happen till she figure it out. But she kept bringing him up and that just kept bringing me down. Like I don't wanna hear about all the other ones you found. She tried telling me to calm down, calm down, calm down. She said it ain't that serious, I swear he ain't been around. But what am I supposed to think when she been sneaking around? So right now I can't believe a single thing she talk about. I tell her shorty counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back of the road down passenger side. She says she don't like the way I look into her eyes. My bad, my bad.
What's wrong?
Now that she gone, they all started coming around to give me props. I got my dad pushing a 2021 for shots a lot, and that's the hardest pill to swallow. Mint gelato hit the spot. I swear my purpose never hollow. Got a point, y'all talk a lot. Just don't tell me to calm down. I'm about to lose my mind, gets bottled up inside. They try to tell me to calm down. I'm trying to have a good time, really don't wanna fight. I try to tell the girl to calm down, calm down, calm down, but I know that ain't gonna happen till she figure it out. But she kept bringing him up and that just kept bringing me down. Like I don't wanna hear about all the other ones you found. She tried telling me to calm down, calm down, calm down. She said it ain't that serious, I swear he ain't been around. But what am I supposed to think when she been sneaking around? So right now I can't believe a single thing she talk about.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's shit. And this, Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right.